Hi everyone, let's see how to create this pattern art in Procreate. So we start with a blank canvas. I would need to make this into a radial symmetry. So currently it is just a normal symmetry. So I do edit drawing guide, radial, and then I select this. I will start with creating a flower now. So let me just zoom it into a bit, and let's take the pink color and okay, wrong brush. So let me add the drawing assist and choose the Blackburn brush. This should be present for all the normal Procreate versions. It's not a additional brush that you need to buy. So I create this flower and let me adjust it a bit so it looks good. And yeah, this one looks good to me. We will fill it with the pink color, and then for the center we would choose a yellow color and create a small dot in the middle. So our flower looks good. I would create now 4 duplicates of this same flower, or let me just add like a shadow to this flower. So I add the clipping mask and then I roughly just create like some shadow on the edges of the petals, and then I use Gaussian blur to blur it a bit. And yeah, I will then merge these 2 layers together and create 4 duplicates. So I will start with moving them on the 4 side of the canvas. We just need to move the drawing and not the full canvas, so it needs to be adjusted properly, so when we merge all these layers together the pattern looks seamless. So take your time to adjust this properly, because if we do any mistake here it would impact the whole pattern. So we already did 2 flowers, and then the third one goes to the bottom right, and then the original one. Note that I also have another layer which is unselected in case something goes wrong, so I already have the image with me. Now I will merge these 2 layers and create one more drawing in the middle of this canvas. I will adjust my brush size, and looks like the drawing assist is not enabled, so we would do that. And then I would choose the Blackburn brush again and create like just draw some lines and make sure it looks good to you. Yeah, this will just give like another effect in our pattern. So and then the middle dark green color. Next we want to merge these 2 layers, so we merged them, and then again I just selected a image of the green one for safety, and then we can merge the layers and rotate it by 45 degrees and fit to the canvas. Now I want to create 4 duplicates of this, so I would do keep the original one and have 4 more duplicates and start moving them one by one on the 4 sides of the canvas. This is like the beginning of our pattern. Yeah. Now I want to group them again so that I can repeat the same steps. Before that I want to create these dotted lines in the pattern, so I have this brush already created. I can also give a step-by-step tutorial for how to create this brush. Once we have these dotted lines, we are going to group them together and then make 4 duplicates of the same layer and start by moving them on the 4 sides of the canvas. This is the beginning of our art, and we are going to repeat the same step for one more time. So again, create 4 duplicates and start with moving the layers one by one onto the 4 sides of the canvas. This should be easy to do as we have our drawing guide enabled, so you can see those horizontal and vertical lines, so you can align them properly. Once we have this, we will group them together again, and then we will create a duplicate of this layer. And now we want to add a shadow to this pattern, so we fill the layer with a black color. Like the color should be a dark color. I just usually choose black one. Once you have filled it with black, you can use Gaussian blur to create that shadowy effect to your pattern. Make sure you turn off the alpha lock, and now you see the images are coming out of the canvas. And then we would add a background layer, the background color to the canvas, and then select our shadow layer and move it a bit towards like away from our original image, so it creates a shadowy like effect. Yeah, okay, this looks good to me. And then we unselect it, combine the final layer, and this is what our beautiful pattern looks like. You can tap 4 fingers to create a full screen. And yeah, that's it. Please like, share and subscribe if you think this video was helpful, and let me know of any suggestions in the comments that I can work on. Thank you.